Friday, September the 12th morning. Okay, so it's been a few days since I last played this. Just to give you a heads up, and why it'll probably not be released before the end of the year. So I guess I'll do the Christmas DLC content for it. And then it'll come out in January. So, do we even know what was... Oh, yeah. Well, we have nothing planned? Really? I thought we had something we had to do. I guess not.
A very good morning, Providence Oaks. P.O. positive or that P? I wonder what it'll be today. Actually, no. Nancy, the floor is yours.
Yeah, Jack, I've got a pet peeve. Why do people start fake coughing when I'm smoking in my store? If you don't like it, just leave.
Thank you much, Nancy. And, well, if you're asking, it's not like people have other places to go besides the smokehouse that you call a general store. On to the weather forecast. Sunny in the first half of the day and some clouds in the second. Back to the playlist.
So, I mean, this is the 80s, right? So I don't think anyone actually cared if you smoked in the store or whatnot. Oh, oops. Gone to package. Wait, how do we turn off the radio again? This is just R. Yeah. I mean, we can now. But, you know, I think even in the 90s people weren't that bothered about other people smoking in certain areas.
Driving along the highway.
Like if it was their own store, people probably wouldn't care if they were smoking in there.
Hello? Friday delivery day.
I can't even remember when people were told they had to smoke
just
outside.
call me Friday Delivery K.
In like pubs and whatever.
No, that sounded better in my head.
Someone's in a good mood today.
Yes, thanks for looking after Max and Gracie last night. You were a real trooper for stepping in last minute.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem. They were great.
I appreciate the lie.
So, how was the concert?
Oh yeah. Man, Journey is so good. Those songs have been stuck in my head all day.
That sounds great.
I know, right? There's just so much cool stuff being created right now, you know? I mean, Journey was cool. I got to know them through Barry at first, but I tell you, if Prince or New Order ever came to Portland, I would sell my spleen for tickets.
One spleen, two bands. That's quite the potential dilemma.
Oh, and I haven't even mentioned Cyndi Lauper, or Run DMC, or Stevie Wonder. And before you go there, I know you're probably setting up a joke about spleens and Hammond organs right now.
What's a Hammond organ?
Joke's on you because I don't even know what that means.
You know, music organ, body organ.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. All jokes aside, though, I spent half the concert thinking about how I haven't really focused on my own music for a while now. Kids, work, all that stuff. So much going on. And I mean, I love tinkering, but right now, I'm not sure I'm even creating anything cool or just... You know, not even Barry is allowed to listen to my songs at this stage, to be honest.
I'd love to hear your music sometime. I'm sure it's great.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Maybe I'll hold you to that. I was thinking, I have a mixtape with some of my stuff, you know? Just something I've been trying out with my new synthesizer.
I'd be honored.
That's great. It's just something I've been playing around with. Don't expect any fireworks. And hey, don't tell me what you think yet, yeah? You'll be my secret special audience of one, so I can get used to the idea.
Of an audience. Yeah, makes sense.
Would this have anything to do with Sunday evening?
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of performing a song on my new synth this Sunday. Holy crap, I just said that out loud! Dude! You are coming to the open mic, right?
Of course! That's great! Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
But act cool, yeah? No one else knows yet. See you there.
Sure thing. Back to my own journey for now. Haha.
Nope, ignoring that. Bye now.
Hey, you gotta get in those bad jokes. So, yeah, man, we gotta go. Gotta support our friend doing something that's, yeah, hard to do. When people put themselves out there, you don't wanna be dismissive of them. You wanna go in and support them.
Here's your mail.
So now got a date for Wednesday. Good open mic night. Hopefully we hear from Angie. What's happened to Angie? Did she just immediately leave without even saying goodbye, really? It's also closed. So I guess what we'll do is go around, deliver these things. So just these letters and deliver the package on our way back. Yeah, that makes sense. Went down the wrong road. Hey, what? That was freaky.
These look like bills.
Everyone has to have them, unfortunately. So we've dug down this road and then get the other road right next to it. Okay, no one's coming. I was gonna go chat to her there, but I didn't see her around. Let's see how she's getting on with the RV, but guess we'll find out later. He's not around? Wonder how the development thing's going. Ah, he is here.
Hey, Robert.
How are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job out of state.
I'm good. It's nice to see you again. Here's the mail.
Thanks, and likewise. Priority mail from Town Hall. Let's see what they have to say this time. Dear Mr. Harris, on behalf of yada yada yada, concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada yada yada. Wait. What? Listen to this. We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their unfiltered and enthusiastic comments. It worked. The plan worked.
Did it? Because it sounds like they've just postponed it for 6 months so they could then gonna carry on with it. So why is that good?
Wow, great! So happy for you, Robert.
We need to celebrate this. How about tomorrow night? Steak dinner at Moe's. Or something else. On me.
What day is today? It's Friday, right? So Saturday. Yeah, sounds fine, I guess.
Sure, yeah.
Great. It's gonna be fun. See you tomorrow night then. Gotta go now. The telephone troops need to know the assault can be abandoned.
Hey, free food, fine. Man, we don't want to give him the wrong idea, so we'll go on Moe's, right? Down here. Oh, it's just a letter. Okay. And the box is right here. They have to deal crazy people around here this time. I'll take a closer look there. This cabin doesn't seem to be any different. Okay, so our last package is with our friendly fisherman friend. Whoa, no signals, friend. What the hell? Maybe there was signals, I just didn't see them. But, you know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's driving. Good job the police officer doesn't care about us. You get quite slow, officer. Get a move on. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean for that to happen. Good job we can't get arrested, right? Since I got bad driving, doesn't matter. Thankfully. This van has like terrible steering. Right? This is a tiny package. I guess it's like bait or something. Closed. Wait, where'd he go? We went in the back.
Ah, the waxworms have arrived.
Ew! Have I been walking around with worms?
You sure have. They're just in time. I'm taking the boat to the island this afternoon.
Oh, nice. A boat trip.
Hey, you can tag along if you want, like your father used to, but I'm not helping you with any waxworms.
Oh, really? Sounds like fun.
Okay, we'll show up here at 4 p.m. sharp.
Okay. We're going on a boat trip. Nice. We head to the post office, then we're gonna go on a fishing trip. Oh, this is cool.
So, is this a quiet day, or does it always take this long?
Fishing requires patience. We've only been here for 2 hours.
And that's the nice thing about fishing.
Yeah, there's a fine line between boredom and relaxation.
I find it hard to relax sometimes.
Fishing also requires silence.
Bert, can I ask you a question?
Who's Maureen?
Do you like Maureen?
We ought to be heading back home. It's been a fine day, and I thank you for the company.
Oh, is she trying to hitch them up? Mackie and Maureen?
Kay's tape. Let's have a listen.
Okay. Okay. Driving along the highway, headlights light up the signs, thinking of what might have been. Radio keeps track of time.
Oh, thank God for the phone.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. Guess what I signed today?
Let me think. The monster deal.
Let me think. The monster deal?
Oh, yes. You are now talking to Steve Mitchell, CEO of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say to you, about you. You've been a huge part of the success of this company, and I feel this is just the beginning. We're entering the golden age of personal computers, and we've got front row tickets. The past 2 weeks have made me realize that I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about. Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant pay raise. Significant. The only condition is that I need your commitment for the next 5 years. So, there it is. Think about it, and let's talk about it more when you're back in the office.
This is a bit of a surprise.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now. I have to get back to my $1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff. Talk soon, Meredith.
Let's continue with our book.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 3. Come in, were the most regretted words Cecilia had uttered in a long time. They were instantly followed up by, Get out! When she saw the surprised face of the carpenter's apprentice. instead of her niece, Anna. Apparently, her hosts wasted no time in addressing the problem of a malfunctioning bathroom faucet.
Saturday morning.
A postcard? From Angie?
Miss Meredith, I am so sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit from Providence Oaks. I'm sure you understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure notice. That certainly helped expedite my decision to leave. Anyway, I'll be honest. I'm still thinking about that kiss we shared in the car. And I don't usually dwell on these kind of things. So, feels special, Meredith. I hear you're going to the open mic night on Sunday. I wasn't planning on going, but I want to see you before I leave. I'm really anxious to find out what you've decided to do. Whether you're going to stay in this town, or go back to the city, or do something else entirely. And I'm going to be forward, as you know I always am. I'd like to know if little old me figures into those plans, somehow. So, anyway, I'll see you there, yeah? Love, Angie.
I guess she might actually be the deciding factor, because Steve only wants us for 5 years, so we could...
Happy Saturday, everyone. It's time once again for a...
Theo, positive or that peak?
Today's verdict is from Cheryl.
Hi, Jack. I went for a walk the other day and suddenly encountered a majestic stag. We looked at each other for a few seconds, and then he walked off into the woods.
Wow, Cheryl. I'm glad you could retell the tale. Stags can be dangerous. Today's weather might be dangerous, too. You'll need your raincoat all day long, and there will be a thunderstorm tonight. Back to the music.
Yeah, so Steve only wants us for 5 years, and then we could come back here and do the male thing. But then somebody might take over the male position. And then what would we do here? Wait, you don't want the male? And you don't want male? Who's the male for then? You over here? Or we could stay here. You don't want the male? Okay, whose male is this we have? I wish we could see. Is this bugged out? I think it's bugged. That's unfortunate. So yeah, 5 years is a long time for not to have a male person. So they would replace somebody permanently, I would think. Maybe if it was a year, it'd be different. 5 years? And Meredith didn't seem to get along with the city life. So even though she'd be successful and have money, that doesn't always equal happiness. Some people don't equate that kind of thing as being successful. So step one. Do we give up the house here, our family home? And this male position? To go back working for Steve and doing everything for him? With a, you know, a good amount of money. Way more than being a male person. And possibly with Angie? Or we stay here? Being able to relax in this peaceful place where we know everybody. Well, we can get to know everybody. It's definitely a tough call to make.
Ah, you're still here, huh?
That makes two of us.
When are your parents coming back?
Actually, they might just stay in Florida.
Florida? Your parents?
Yeah, isn't it weird?
They'll be back soon. Florida is expensive and honestly isn't all it's cracked up to be.
They found a lovely and affordable place next to the beach.
Sunshine and the beach get boring real fast.
Well, I better be on my way. Have a nice day.
But if you lived your whole life by the mountains and the forest, I guess living a decade or so in the sunshine and the beach, that might be the refresh that you need. If you need one, that is. Not everyone does. So if we go this way around, doing these. Oh. Finish with Pine Street. Okay. Every time you want to go food shopping, do you want to go see Nancy?
Here's your mail.
So yeah, I'm thinking it might be Angie the deciding factor whether we stay or go. Because we have, like, we've got Kay. Kay's great. And we've got the girl of the gas station. But we haven't really made a ton of friends. Oh, you want parcel?
Nope, no answer. There you go.
Yeah, so it's Kay and Maureen. Oh, yeah, Kay and Maureen and the kid. The first real connection we had was Angie, and she's left now. Wow, almost. So yeah, we'll decide. I guess it depends on what she wants to do. It is a tricky one. Like trying to decide your future, where, you know, what's best for your future and where your future will end up. So many people would just stay here because that's what they know. The people they know, the job they know. It's very hard to just change everything up. But Meredith did. So Meredith could probably just do it again. Oh, yeah? But it definitely doesn't help that Meredith was unhappy with her job, with her life before. Oops. Like, she left this town for a reason.
What on earth do these folks order?
Yeah, she left this town for a reason, and then her job became a bit too much. But she came back here, and she's been doing well here with, with this role, taking over from her dad for a little bit, for a much needed break. But she needed a much needed break, right? And when she goes, if she goes back, it's gonna be a lot more stressful because she's gonna get a promotion and she's gonna be doing a lot more for Steve. It's hard to tell what she was doing for Steve before, but she's definitely doing a lot for him previously, so maybe it'll stay pretty much the same. But, now you're being connected with this, like, multi-million contract. It's probably gonna be a lot more stressful. But having Angie might help lessen that stress, because sharing it, and having someone to go home to. But we don't know, she didn't have that previously. So a lot of this is down to conjecture of what would be best for her, without context.
I'm busy.
Aren't we all?
No! Damn it! I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my concentration.
Maybe do your job.
You're welcome.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Oh, well, maybe you should play a different game.
Maybe you should try a different hobby.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, they are definitely supposed to be fun, so if you're getting that stressed out about it, play a different game, because that game definitely isn't for you. I say that, I just only play Souls games, and I'm terrible at them. And they get me stressed.
Okay, fellow Providence Oakians, it's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements. This one's from our very own Maureen, or Mo as we all know her.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the upcoming open mic night over at Mo's Diner this Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame. Enjoy some
whale performances, and the usual good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to see all of y'all for a great evening, and maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Moe's at 8 p.m. this Sunday. I'll come get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks. And I'll be there too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to one of my favorite songs. Mail Carrier Meredith.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Seen any ghost drivers on the way here?
Ghost drivers?
Yeah, you know, people driving on the wrong side of the road.
Nope, haven't seen them.
Okay, I was just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
I reckon.
Oh, and please close the door. Don't want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
Oh, it's getting dark. Ooh, stormy. Oh, do you just see lightning? Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got one more letter to deliver. I think it's meal time, isn't it, with Robert? He's gonna give us like steak or something.
I'm calling it a day.
And so ends a week full of turmoil.
You can say that again.
If only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
Never underestimate White Sox.
Playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Nope, hold the line.
Okay, let's see what happens. Maybe you're my lucky charm.
Yeah, maybe.
Have a great weekend, Meredith. Oh, wait, this was your last day.
Oh, was it?
I forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you want.
Are you serious?
Of course, and it's a great job. You know what? Think about it, and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff. Gotta run now. Red Sox are playing the Yankees.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's your dad again. How was your time in the mail delivery business?
Oh, hi, Dad. Well,
I mean, it was nice and relaxing, and got to speak to all these people. It was good. What do we do, Dad? Do we continue? Do we stay here? Or do we go back to the city? With a very well-paying job.
I actually really loved it.
Awesome. Maybe you should just keep doing it. Worked out well for me.
Actually, it seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet.
They haven't? Well, you know what I'd do. Oh, hold on, Meredith.
Let me guess. Mom wants to talk to me?
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but you're thinking about staying in Providence Oaks?
Hi, Mom. I'm not sure, to be honest.
What are you not sure about, dear? Are other people involved? You know, any interesting ones, perhaps?
Well, there are some interesting developments, yes.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it. Oh, hold on.
I have a suspicion Dad wants to talk to me.
Meredith, I just wanted to say, you need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
No problem, Dad. I'll make sure to do that.
Great, thanks. I sometimes suddenly worry about things like that in the middle of the night. And it's not about the dryer, of course. I want you to be safe. And I'm sure you'll be okay.
I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
Thanks. And could you also pet him on his back every now and then? He likes that. Oh, running out of coins. Gotta go. Bye, Em. Take care.
I hope you don't think I'm a cheapskate for having dinner here. There aren't a lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food isn't better than Moe's.
I went to the movies a few days ago. Astoria has a few nice restaurants.
Oh, okay. I guess that does make me a cheapskate.
Yeah.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Ladies first.
Hi, Maureen.
Oh, you're paying, right? Pancakes does sound good. Yeah, let's go for the T-bone, though.
It's hard to pass up a juicy T-bone steak.
Excellent choice, Meredith. And what would you like to wash it down with?
I think I'll have
A glass of wine.
glass of wine.
Gotcha. Robert?
The usual for me, Maureen.
All right, Robert. T-bone steak and a beer. Doesn't get any more lumberjack than that. Be right back, folks. Ashley, get the steaks out!
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about the open mic night she's organizing?
Yeah, she only told me about it a dozen times.
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do? Give a lecture about potatoes?
Believe it or not, he's a very good ballet dancer.
I don't believe it.
Jack? Really?
No, he's into comedy. Would have loved to have heckled him. Oh well, this is a good week anyhow.
Must be nice that the apartments are off your mind for a while.
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks. I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain kitchen helper thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
You seem a little stressed. Is it the upcoming open mic?
Why should I be stressed about that? It's going to be lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that, young man. Oh, by the way, Meredith, I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Excuse me, Meredith. This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law. That tasted so good. Thanks, Maureen, for the fantastic blueberry pie.
You're welcome. It's my way of making up for stealing you away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Ooh boy, the world would be boring without her. Speaking of, are you gonna miss your daily delivery round?
Yes, I probably will.
Must be nice here compared to the big city.
The big city would be more convenient, but less stressful here.
Have you always lived in a small town?
Yeah, Providence Oaks is my second one. After my divorce, I had to move away from the first. Everything and everyone reminded me of her.
I can imagine that.
But maybe I shouldn't bother you with the innermost feelings of a lumberjack.
Maybe not. I mean, if you don't want to.
Robert and Meredith, sorry to break up your conversation, but we're closing up early tonight. Gotta set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Oh, okay, Maureen. No problem.
Let me get the check for you, so I can leave you two to your lovely evening.
Can you put it on my tab, Maureen?
Anything for you, darling.
Thanks, Robert.
Don't mention it. You've helped me out so much. This is nothing compared to that. Now let's get going before Maureen gets her broom out. Meredith, thanks again for your help. Not sure what would have happened if you hadn't come here for your mail delivery vacation.
What? I can't hear you over the storm.
It was nothing. Glad it got sorted out just in time.
Sure did. For now. Take care. Hope to see you around again.
You too, Robert. Take care.
We can hug him.
You're not leaving without a hug.
Sunday morning. I could never have predicted delivering mail for 2 weeks would be like this. I've met so many new people, and some of them are really nice. Some of them are a little less so, but all of them are interesting in their own way. My temporary mail job officially ends tomorrow. Regardless of the actual experience, a change of scenery always has its upsides. That probably also holds true for tonight's open mic at Moe's Diner.
Anyway, I love this town. You know I do. So, I'm dedicating my last jokes to specific people here tonight. The first one's for Maureen. A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "You're new here. Well, we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go?" "Nah," says the man. "Those stakes are too high." This one's for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss. So, a woman's driving down the freeway, but all of a sudden, she hears a local news bulletin warning drivers on the very freeway she's on. They're saying, please be advised of this very dangerous situation of a car going the wrong way. So the woman says to herself, one car? Why, there's dozens!
Well, folks, wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you have any jokes about Jack, you hear? It's an open mic after all. It's actually time for a little break right now. So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
Mildred, how are you? And how are the cats?
Fine on both counts, dear. Thank you for asking. So, do you like the hair?
Have you changed it?
Looking fine as always.
Thank you, dear. Pity it's quite the waste of time and money, seeing as how I can't stay for long.
Really? What's the rush?
You see, my son decided to drop by, unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
Isn't that good? But it was unannounced. It's quite the imposition.
Oof, it's quite the imposition.
All right. Well, anyway, take care, dear. Now, where did he park the car?
Yes, it's me, Matt Kearney, in an egg brace. Real funny, huh?
What happened?
Oh, hi, Matt. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss to the afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I kicked my foot out in anger and fell from my chair, and now I'm here looking like a loser.
I'm sure you'll beat the game one day. Don't give up on the dream.
I can't play like this, but I'm going to work out a strategy in the meantime.
Guess who?
Jack Burton?
Aw, now I'm going to be a disappointment. It's just me.
Aw, that's a real bummer.
So, what have I missed?
Not much. Jack just did some comedy. But the final act is supposed to be the real showstopper. At least, that's what Maureen tells me.
Really? Well then, I guess I arrived just in time.
So, how have you been? Thanks for the note. It was very sweet.
I meant every word, babe. So, have you...
Hey, Angie. Hey, Meredith. Sorry to pop in like this, but I just wanted to inform you I fixed everything on the RV. She's got a new radio, I replaced some wiring, adjusted windshield wiper speed. The raccoon is ready to go.
That's great, Lori. Thanks. I'm sure it's like she's brand new.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but you'll see. Gotta go later.
An RV, huh?
Oh, it's kind of a long story. You know Mickey and June?
What? We gave her the RV.
The hiker couple, right?
Well, long story short, I've somehow gained possession of their vehicle of choice.
What?
Which, as Miss Young just described, is a perfectly adequate RV that I'm going to use to motor right out of this sad little town.
Hey, huh? I don't understand. We were given the RV, we gave it to Lori. How did you get hold of it? Did you buy off Lori? Maybe? Did we miss a piece of information here?
So you're definitely leaving?
Absolutely. Come with me. I mean it. Leave this sad old town behind and go wherever we want to go. Free spirits, the way Mickey and June intended.
Where would we go?
Well, you are a good kisser.
There's plenty more where that came from. But at some point, you've got to give me a definite answer. You get that, right?
Look alive, folks. It's time for the final act.
Okay, but if we go with you, where are we going?
Saved by the bell, babe. I got stuff to do anyway.
Angie, wait.
Dear people, none other than our own Kay Evans will perform next. She has been writing songs since she was a little girl, and I cannot say how thrilled I am to host her first performance of hopefully many to come. I am so proud of you, honey. Please put your hands together for Kay, everyone!
Drive on or go left, go right. Suddenly these choices make me smile. What if I just enjoy the ride? Life's a game of chance. For every break you get, you leave another one behind. Just as long as you keep trying, you will get there.
Darling, this does not happen a lot, but you have left me speechless. That was Kay, people. Another round of applause.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid can sing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mackey. Yeah, she's awesome.
Well, it's good to see someone flourish, but I'd rather be home right now.
Isn't it fun to step out every once in a while?
Smoking a pipe and reading a proper book is the only acceptable way to spend a Sunday evening in September.
Bert, thank you so much for coming. I know you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
That's okay, kid. I don't regret it one bit. You did great. But ladies, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here.
Good night, Bert. Thanks again.
And now for an announcement. I'm serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a while now. In fact, she was my anchor after Stan left us. And I think the time has come to formally announce right here that I will put your name above the door of this place, honey, where it belongs. Kay's Place. Mo Kay's. We haven't settled on a name yet, but there you go. Another round of applause. And have some drinks with us.
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Em. It felt amazing. I was so super nervous, you know? Like, shaking and all that. I'm so glad it went well.
How did it feel to be up there?
Oh, it was so great to be performing again. It felt amazing. I'm all over the place right now. It was such a rush. I will definitely be doing that again. If they let me, of course.
It'll be your place. You'll be able to do it whenever you want, right?
Kay's Place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, I told you. Mo asked me like a gazillion times, right? Kind of felt right this time. We haven't hashed out any details, as you might have noticed. But it feels good, you know?
That's great. I am so proud of you, Kay. You really have made a great life here.
Thanks, Em. I'd like to think so. Big day tomorrow, right? You know what you're going to do?
Honestly? Well...
Wait, I'm not good at this stuff, so I just want to say it was good to have you back these past weeks, Em. really good. You just do what you feel you have to do. I'm just glad we reconnected. Promise you'll keep in touch, whatever the outcome, yeah?
Yeah, we better.
Of course.
And remember, time marches on.
See ya, Kay. Thanks. For everything.
So I think we've got 3 options. Take the job with Steve,
My
run off
lovely
with
people,
Angie,
the
or
time
stay
has
here and be
come
with
for
Marilyn.
the open mic part of the evening to end. Ashley was going to do a ventriloquist bit next, but I just heard he hurt his hand back in his cabin. Let me thank you again for joining us, and there's plenty of food and drink to go around. I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather. So, you had fun?
Oh, it was great. Kay was amazing.
You said it. Oh, that girl is so talented. Oh, I'd give my big toe to be able to do what she does behind a keyboard. Oh, sheesh.
I'm still thinking about your news about handing over the diner. Kay's place, huh? That was quite the bombshell.
That's my style. I've mentioned it to Kay, yes, many times since Stan died. She probably thought I was joking half the time, honestly. I just want to give her the option. It's hers whenever she wants it. And if she doesn't, that's fine too.
Yeah, but how do you make a choice like that if you don't even know what your own situation will end up looking like?
Something on your mind, hon?
I don't know. I'm feeling a bit weird about tomorrow.
How did things end up with Kay? You could tell me to mind my own, of course. It's just that girl is like a daughter to me.
We talked, yeah. We really reconnected, and I'm happy we did.
Listen, you're 2 grown women, and if that's the choice you 2 ended up on, I can only respect that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning, don't you? Know what you're gonna do yet? Stick around? Move back?
You have no clue.
Honestly, no. No clue at all.
Sounds like you're feeling a lot of pressure.
No, I just wish things were a bit more clear.
You know what I've found? Screw clarity. You don't need clarity to make choices.
How so?
I swear. People these days seem to think that because they can calculate and approximate, they can clear up the secret to existence. Like life's a game you can win or lose. Pretending you know exactly where future you wants to end up. And plotting that out for the rest of your life? I'd almost say that's arrogant. Not to mention boring. The beauty is in not knowing, if you ask me.
But how do you live your life then?
Want to know my advice? You take that one first step and see where it leads you. You can never truly predict the one that comes after, and whatever path you take will come with its ups and downs. There will always be joy, and there will always be regret. But that's something to be thankful for. That's what makes life yours, doesn't it?
I'm still not sure I know what to do, but I'll try.
You'll be all right, hon. You just keep checking what feels right. And if not, just take that first step, you hear?
Maureen? Thanks for everything.
I best get back inside. You take care now, Meredith Weiss.
Take care, Maureen.
Yeah, what are we gonna choose? Monday morning at the post office.
Dear Meredith Weiss, thank you for participating in our annual photography contest. Your wonderful picture did not win the grand prize, but you are still a winner. The attached voucher gives you a 20% discount to our autumn course. Sign up today and never take a blurry picture again. David Gillespie, Photography for Beginners, Inc.
Good morning, Meredith. You won't believe the weekend I had. Saturday, I placed a bet on the Angels, just like you said, and won. But they played again yesterday, and I let it ride, and then they lost. They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious.
Yeah, you're a gambling addict, and you're always gonna lose in the end.
You're a gambling addict beyond salvation.
Haha, Meredith. I guess you're right, and I guess I don't mind. Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job, and that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank.
What do we do? Like, we could, like, we've got Kay here. I don't think she's leaving. You got Mo. This is where we grew up. There's a lot of memories here. We got Mackie. Like, and the kid, I can't remember her name. Like, we could make a life here as a post person. Eventually, maybe even replacing Frank. Is that the career we want? Or do we go back to the city and stay there and become miserable if it all becomes too much again? Or do we run off with Angie, burning our bridges everywhere? For what? Like, do we really know her? And she calls this place a sad town, but Meredith seems to like it here. So are they even compatible? It is tough. It is a tough decision. You know what? I think we're going to stay. I was thinking about it. Like, Angie seems like the kind of person that's just going to move from place to place. And things didn't work out for her in LA. So she moved drastically to this place and set up a video store. And she's obviously not very good for businesses because that crumbled. Like, it's a video store. It's the only video store here, right? And I should do well. But she obviously bought in the wrong stock or too much stock or picked up a place that was just too big. And so it's just too expensive, or she's just bad with money in general. Now she's going to run off in an RV and do what? What's the next step there? Like, how much money does she have? She'll run off from place to place. With what money? What job is she going to do? Where's the future there? She doesn't seem to have a plan. And I wish we'd had the opportunity to talk to her about it. But she seems like an agent of chaos, right? So she's just going to go from place to place, failing everywhere. And I feel like Meredith would just end up back here with her tail between her legs, trying to salvage what she can. It feels like going with Angie would be a boneheaded move. And going back to the city feels like a place that Meredith wasn't actually suited for. She could get the job done, but the environment, the city, the stress will burn out Meredith very quickly. So I think, I think we'll just stay here. Where we're around people we care about, Mo and Kay. Our parents in Florida, they'll probably come back here anyway. So I feel like we started here. I feel like we're going to build foundations here.
And yes, I want to wear it a bit longer.
Fantastic. So you'll be delivering the mail today? I'll give HR a call and tell them the vacancy is filled.
Not so fast, Frank. It's under one condition.
Oh yeah, we don't do this.
If you get in a predicament with Walter Morgan again, you're on your own.
Ha, you got it. I'll have Morgan for breakfast. Now, let's get to work. The mail doesn't deliver itself.
And the V-belt is not in great shape, but it should last you another month or 3. The raccoon in all of her glory. Do you like her? Meredith and I named her.
She's pretty amazing, Lori. Cute name, too. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're very welcome.
I thought you really wanted to have the RV, Lori.
I wanted to work on her really badly. But now that she doesn't need any more work, Angie can at least drive her around. Since I don't have a license, and I'm not old enough to get one anyway.
I'll keep you up to date on all our adventures, promise. It'll be like you're right there with us.
I'm counting on it.
Magnificent, isn't she?
Yeah, she certainly knows a lot about cars for a kid her age.
I meant the RV. But sure, Lori's great too.
So, you all packed?
Sure am. The big stuff's in storage. But I've got the bare necessities. Clothes, toiletries, and a whole bunch of videotapes. So, where are we going first?
Yeah, about that.
But we're just telling her that we would have liked to have gone with her, right? But we can't just uproot and just drive off into the sunset with no plan.
I would really, seriously, definitely like to go with you.
Oh, wow. Well, let me think about it for a second. Yep, thought about it. You can come.
I've grown quite fond of you, Angie. Hadn't you noticed?
And here I was wondering if it was just my imagination. The feeling's mutual, babe. I'm in the driver's seat, by the way. I've heard about your driving.
What have you heard? From who?
We're great
People
driver, we all
talk.
know. Wait, what?
When advertising exec David Howard, parentheses Albert Brooks, is passed over for a promotion and subsequently fired, he decides to change his whole life. He convinces his wife Linda, parentheses Monica Johnson, to sell their house and roam the country, Easy Rider style, in a Winnebago. Okay, forget this one. That's just not going to be relatable at all.
Nope. We've got nothing in common with those guys. I have another flick where a bunch of academics set up a ghost hunting business in an old fire station. That should be way more accessible.
Angie Eastman, have you seen every single tape in here?
Not all of them, but most.
Come on.
But I don't mind watching them again. In fact, I'd love to see them with someone who
knows nothing about movies.
I was going to put it a little nicer than that. Someone who has unspoilt virgin eyes.
Virgin eyes? What are you, a poet now? All right, well, Lost in America will unspool before these virgin eyes soon enough. Tell me about Stand By Me. It's about 4 kids from Oregon, right?
Aren't we supposed to be delivering the mail? I'm confused.
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all. I just updated my playlist. This new song is from our very own Kay Evans.
So shouldn't us taking the mail job would be a final choice? I thought we were just gonna say, yeah, we would love to have gone with you. But what is even your plan? What are you even supposed to be doing there? You're just gonna drive off? I have no idea what you're doing.
Thinking of what might have been. Radio keeps track of time. I pulled up to a crossroads. I could drive on or go left or right. Suddenly these choices make me smile. Well, if I just enjoy the ride. Life's a game of chance for every break you can. You'll leave another one behind. Just as long as you keep trying, you will get there. So just crank up the radio and sing. It's a long drive to Portland. Driving away from home. But no matter where I end up now, I know that I belong. Looking in my rearview mirror, so many paths I'll never know. Right outside my window, so many places left to go. Life's a game of chance for every break you get. You'll leave another one behind.
So I don't know, do I load up a save and do the ending I was supposed to have been choosing? So I accidentally chose the wrong one?
Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job. And that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank. And yes, I want to wear it a bit longer.
Fantastic. So you'll be delivering the mail today? I'll give HR a call and tell them the vacancy is filled.
Not so fast, Frank. It's under one condition. If you get in a predicament with Walter Morgan again, you're on your own.
Ha, you got it. I'll have Morgan for breakfast. Now, let's get to work. The mail doesn't deliver itself.
Okay, so we're actually going to do the option I
And the V-belt is
thought I
not
was
in great
choosing
shape,
first
but
time.
it should last you another month or 3. The raccoon in all of her glory. Do you like her? Meredith and I named her.
She's pretty amazing, Lori. Cute name, too. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're very welcome.
I thought you really wanted to have the RV, Lori.
I wanted to work on her really badly. But now that she doesn't need any more work, Angie can at least drive her around. Since I don't have a license, and I'm not old enough to get one anyway.
I'll keep you up to date on all our adventures, promise. It'll be like you're right there with us.
I'm counting on it.
Magnificent, isn't she?
Yeah, she certainly knows a lot about cars for a kid her age.
I meant the RV. But sure, Lori's great too.
So, you all packed?
Sure am. The big stuff's in storage. But I've got the bare necessities. Clothes, toiletries, and a whole bunch of videotapes. So, where are we going first?
Yeah, about that. I think you should go alone.
Oh yeah? Well, I disagree. I don't want to be alone. And I think you should go with me.
I'm sorry, Angie. It just doesn't feel right.
I mean, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually. Even though it's not quite what I was expecting. Or hoping.
We'll keep in touch. We'll meet again. It's just that this is what I need to do right now.
I get it. It's okay. So, do I at least get a goodbye hug?
Of course.
Of course. Come here.
Sure am gonna miss you, babe. Happy travels.
Okay, let's see what today's weather will be like.
P.O. people, good morning. Today's weather will be nothing short of gorgeous, and I can't wait to go outside and head out to the acres. But not before sharing you know what.
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
I don't need callers for today's P.O. positive. I'm picking it myself. I'm talking about Mo's open mic last night. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'm sorry if I offended anyone with my jokes. Well, no, actually, I am not sorry. Not sorry at all. Thank you much, Mo and Kay, for hosting it. It's just one of the things that makes Providence Oaks the best place in the world. Have a great day.
You tell him, Jack. What's this guy up to? Wait, is that Robert? Yeah, Robert, I'll pull over.
Hey, Meredith, sorry about that. I hope it didn't scare you.
Hey, Robert, what's going on?
Well, this is gonna sound super awkward, and hopeless, and desperate, and probably a lot more things, but I don't want you to leave. I've decided a while ago that I'm done with stuff like this, but I guess it's not something you can decide.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere, because when we did, we accidentally went with Angie last time, but we're not going anywhere this time. No, yeah, we wasn't supposed to have gone with Angie. But the cool thing is, hopefully Angie will just, go out there and fail whatever she's doing next, and then she'll be like, oh, well, we'll go back to Providence Oaks. I guess it wasn't so bad. Maybe?
Robert, that's so sweet of you, but I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Wait, what? You're not going?
Yep. It's nice here.
Oh, wow. Okay, great. Well, I might as well blurt it all out. I like you. A lot. I didn't want to give in to it. I've been through a rough breakup once, and I didn't want to risk ever feeling like that again.
This guy awkward. We don't really know him, because he's been really standoffish, and all he did was talk about the housing situation. Whereas Angie, we got to know her a little bit, still not enough. We got to know a bit about what she likes, and we did a job for her to fail. She was kind of using us. But she wanted us to go away with her, so it's two people we don't really know, don't really have an attachment with, throwing it all at us, it's it's a bit much, really. Do better, guys.
Robert, I can't just decide that right now, and I have mail to deliver.
The mail can wait. Stick it to the man.
No.
I mean, the man, in general. Not me. Just hop in my car.
No.
I can't do that, Robert. Not right now. You know what? I'll call you.
Okay, Meredith, I understand. And yeah, calling sounds good. Have a great day.
Thanks, Robert.
Wow, you made it so awkward, Robert. I have a job to do.
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all. I just updated my playlist. This new song is from our very own Kay Evans.
Well, that's such an awkward ending. I could understand the other ending being awkward, because we're driving off. Though it would have been nice to have a slight epilogue to see how it turned out between us and Angie in the RV and going away. Whereas this, it's like, oh yeah, Rob just like pulls us over while we're on our way to do our job. And it's like, get in our car. It's like, no. That's such a weird ask, such a weird request. Like, this should be like an epilogue of us just going around the town, being part of the community, doing our job. So the endings are a bit rough, I think. They could have done better with them. But no, like, I'm not too proud for Robert. Well, thank you for watching. I'm not sure now which is the canonical ending. Maybe this one? Maybe running off in the RV? I don't know. Which one do you think is better? I'm torn. But it makes the most sense for her to stay in the town doing her job and then maybe Angie coming back. So I think staying in town would be canonical. Though we didn't really give Robert any hint that we had affection for him. So, like, piss off, Robert. Thank you for watching, though.
Do I at least get a goodbye hug?
Of course. Come here.
Sure am gonna miss you, babe. Happy travels.
Did you catch a case of cold feet?
I guess that's what you could call it. Please take me to the airport, Frank.
So, here we are again, heading the other way. Aren't you going to miss it here?
Probably. It feels odd to be leaving again.
I wouldn't want to leave this place, not for $1 million. Well, wait, no, $2 million should be enough.
Do you believe money can buy happiness?
That's a good question. Give me a big pile of cash right now and I'll feel real happy. And I'm sure it'll last a couple of days, but then it'll probably start to wear off, and I'll be back to complaining about the weather before you know it. But it's probably nicer to complain about the weather when you're living in a big old mansion. Hey, what's this honking clown up to? Move out of the way, you lunatic! Wait a minute, that's Robert Harris. Yeah, I'm pulling over.
Sorry about that, Frank. Hope it didn't scare you.
That's okay, Robert. I'm a road rage veteran, but, what's all this about?
It's not about you, Frank. I need to talk to Meredith.
Oh, okay. I'll go have a smoke.
Hey, Meredith. This is gonna sound super awkward, and hopeless, and desperate, and probably a lot more things, but I don't want you to leave. I've decided a while ago that I'm done with stuff like this, but I guess it's not something you can decide.
Robert, that's so sweet of you, but I've made up my mind about this. I'm leaving PO.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I sorta kinda figured you'd say that.
Sorry, Robert. I know this will sound like crap, but I'm sure you'll find someone else.
Thanks, Meredith. Well, I better get back to work again. Take care.
You too, Robert.
Okay, Meredith, let's get you to the airport. I've got a double shift today, and the mail doesn't deliver itself.
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all. I just updated my playlist. This new song is from our very own Kay Evans.